This will lead you to the last S, which is sacrifice. We've said service, solution, and then sacrifice. The thing is about sacrifice is that people rarely notice. People rarely notice. But when you do something negative, when you do a mistake, they will reprimand you. You will be fined. But when you sacrifice, rarely will people notice. But sacrifice anyway. What is sacrifice? Because the teachers that we read about, the teachers in history, the great leaders in history, they sacrificed. What did they sacrifice? Their time, their energy, their comfort, their wealth. They sacrificed. That is why they are celebrated today. I remember during COVID, reading a story of a teacher who was teaching a young girl. And the parents noticed, she was teaching via Zoom, as you remember. So the parents noticed that this one teacher, this specific teacher, was teaching at a park. She would sit at a bench in a park and teach from there. Well, the other teachers were in a room, nice background, quiet. But this teacher, there was some noises. There was sometimes people were passing, distractions. So the mother of the young girl became very irritated and furious and complained to the husband. Said, this teacher is disrespecting us. Why is she teaching our daughter in a park? The mother said, I will report tomorrow. If she does the same, I will report her to the authorities, to the management. The father said, just before you escalate to the management, please, just do what? Talk to her. Ask her. So the next day, the father, the mother, and the daughter, they wait for the teacher. When it was her time, lo and behold, on the bench, in the park again, the mother flew to rage and interjected the teacher, said, you are disrespecting us. We pay a lot of money. We pay you a lot of money, just like I'm sure you teachers have been told that. We pay you a lot of money. Why are you doing this? Why are you disrespecting us? And the teacher just lowered her head and she apologized. And she said, this park, it's in a hospital. My mother contracted COVID and I'll be here for just a few days. But I decided, other than push the classes forward, rather than postpone the classes, I decided I didn't want my students to miss their classes. That is why I'm here. She had sacrificed, but the people she was sacrificing for did not notice and almost reported her to the authorities. So people might not see your sacrifice. Sacrifice anyway. That is why Martin Luther King Jr. said, judge a person by what they do that they did not have to do. And to judge the true character of a person is what they do when no one is watching. So if you want to change lives as a teacher, I know it's difficult. I know you are not paid enough. But teaching is a calling. Teaching is a calling. As a Muslim, I don't know about you, but as a Muslim, I believe whatever you give, Allah tells us in the Quran, Al-Jaza'ul Ihsan, illa al-Ihsan. Is there any other reward for doing good other than good? So if you do good, good will come back to you. And I remind you, the purpose of teaching is teaching purposefully. Will I say that again? The purpose of teaching is teaching purposefully. You might not be paid enough. You might go through a lot of issues, but remember to teach purposefully. And don't teach children like you are taught. Because if you teach children like you are taught, you are destroying their future. Because these children were born for a different time. So serve, be solution-oriented, and then sacrifice. You are a teacher, and that is your superpower. You are a superhero. Unaweza.